You know, so many people struggle with stress, and low energy states, burnout, fatigue, inefficiency. I get it. People do. This is the kind of normal state that a lot of people find their lives in. It's a tough one, and there's a way to surf through these difficulties in such a graceful way. And I want to show you how. I really do. I want to show you how to surf through stress, intensity, difficulty, the whole lot. And you can do it. And there is a way. And I will show you. Right? And those of you who know me know I've been there. I've done it. I've got the t-shirt from the School of Hard Knocks. I pulled myself up from childhood abuse and poverty, through very difficult illnesses and injuries, mental ill health. Had a tough time. Addiction. Trying to sort out the emotional difficulties of my childhood with substances never works. And homelessness. It's 3 or 4 times I've been in situations where I've been in difficulty and more. Tough ride. And the thing is, I've had lots of help. I've had lots of help from really great teachers, and I've come across some fabulous teachings and just incredible stuff. And these are what lifted me and guided me and helped me, and these are what I want to share. I've been doing this stuff for 4 decades, about 4 decades, 40 years of practice of conscious breath work, which has lifted me unbelievably through crisis after crisis. And one thing I can guarantee is that despite and because of all these obstacles I've experienced, I've had to find mastery. I've been self-employed now and my own master for over 20 years, and that's still going on. And I find new ways of working and new ways of being in the world. I've written 13 books on yoga psychology, contemporary yoga psychology, and there are several key elements to my freedom, and 2 of these are conscious breath work and mind mastery. And I'm doing masterminds on both mind mastery and conscious breath work, and you can tune into these and reap the benefits of these. Another thing I can guarantee is that if you truly want excellence, if you truly want to manage your central nervous system, your brain, and your responses to the world, if you want to manage stress to the maximum, if you really want to do that, then, if you want to resolve your mind chatter, or to get rid of all the self-destructive chatter, if you want to work with difficult emotions, if you want this kind of stuff, if you want to respond to life positively and powerfully and no longer be reacting to circumstances, but responding in a creative, powerful way to circumstances, then you need, and I mean need, to learn this kind of conscious breath work. Because this kind of conscious breath work is what gives you the awareness space and the capacity and the deep emotional freedom to be able to engage in this kind of way. So if you want 50 to 70% less stress and somewhere between 30 and 70% greater efficiency, then I can help you to help yourself. There is a catch though. You're going to have to practice it. But I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, if you truly want awesome, and I mean awesome, a greater sense of freedom to be the best and to access the wealth and the joy that you really do deserve, you're going to need to know how to practice this kind of conscious breath work. It's going to give you what you need. I was trained as a biologist once, so I understand the science and the psychology of breath, mind and body. I teach functional anatomy. I understand what's required to fully breathe and how to get full breath working through our system. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I tell you something, I teach psychiatrists about breath and body and mind and the interrelationship between these. I'm not a doctor, but I teach doctors about well-being, about breath and mind and body and the relationship between these. I spent decades, like I said, 4 decades, mastering the ancient traditions of yoga, meditation, mindfulness and beyond, so you can access all this expertise and training condensed into these short courses, such as this one, The Breath of Freedom, a mastermind on the breath of freedom. This promise you, is the best gift you'll ever give yourself. Like I said, there is, however, a catch, and the catch is you have to do the practices. You have to do the practices, and I will guide you in how to do this. I will teach you the art of discipline. We'll start that off at least. The art and science of practical application in daily life of transformational strategies. This we can do. What else will you get other than peace of mind, deep relaxation, clarity of mind, physical well-being, greater efficiency in whatever you choose to do, more ease, more resilient joy, generally happier, and better relationships? Apart from all of that, I can pretty much guarantee all of that. What else can I give you? I tell you what, because we're going to work with the core quality of your life, your breath, and you try and stop breathing, you'll notice if you try and stop breathing, you'll notice if the breath stops, you know what I mean? It is such a core quality of life. Yeah? Breath is so intimately connected to life energy and mind, and we are diving into this. Conscious breath work is the way you're going to get results, the way you're going to give yourself these great gifts, and I am privileged to be your guide. Yeah? Not only this, but you get a free ebook of my Book of Purpose to peruse and work with at your pleasure, at your will. And I also offer you a follow-up of a 15-minute session on Skype or FaceTime or whatever means we have available to us, to check out how you're doing with the practices. Each one of you who signs up to this mastermind will get a free 15-minute session with me. Free 15-minute coaching session. Yeah? If you need more after that, we can work that out. And this is what I offer you. I look forward to working with you. Thank you.